Chairman.
Hello, Chairman.
By Ching Ning. Mr. Bai, hello. I'm Jing Chuan from the He Group. Our company's products have run into some issues. I was thinking,
who's in charge of the cooperation with the He Group? Go find that person. What does that have to do with me?
hey,
Jing Chuan.
oh,
Ching Ning, what are you doing here? Don't tell me you're here to beg Jing Chuan for mercy.
He's not worthy. Oh, right. About the news of our divorce, you haven't spread it yet, have you? Then let me be the one to tell everyone.
What? My sister got divorced?
My sister got divorced.
The rest of the surgery will be handled by another doctor.
Cancel the meeting.
Cancel the concert.
I'm going back to the capital.
I'm going to the Bai group to see my sister.
hey, by Ching Ning. You really have to draw the line so clearly with me, huh? Let me tell you something. You're going to regret this.
Well then, we'll see about that.
Hey, Ching Ning. You having a spat with Jing Chuan is one thing, but don't make a scene at the Bai group. If you offend someone from the Bai group, you wouldn't be able to make up for it even with 10 lives.
Yeah, by Ching Ning. If you know what's good for you, get out of here right now. Don't offend our important guest.
Sister. Sister.
Who are you people? This is between me and Bai Ching Ning. It's none of your business.
Bai Ching Ning is our sister. You tell us why it's not our business.
What?
My little sister is such a good person. If you don't appreciate her, there will naturally be others fighting to pursue her. Sister, this is from me to you. 20% of Dihao Group's shares, worth billions. Congratulations on your successful divorce.
Sister, this is all of my assets. For you, congratulations on your successful divorce.
Sister. This is from me. Jewelry worth hundreds of millions in cash. Congratulations on your successful divorce.
Sister. This is from me. Control of an overseas consortium and an elite force. Congratulations on your successful divorce.
Bai Xian, CEO of Dihao Group. Bai Luoyan, the famous singer. Bai Qian, the genius doctor. Bai Ling Xiao, the top dog of High City, known as High City's four princes. How could they possibly be Bai Ching Ning's brothers? How is this possible?
Exactly. Bai Ching Ning, you're not doing this because you felt humiliated after divorcing me, so you hired 4 actors to scare me, are you?
Ching Ning, why did you hire actors to provoke Jing Chuan? If this gets them involved and offends the He family, you won't be able to protect them.
The He family? I don't even give them a second thought. Someone teach them a lesson.
Brother. I'm tired. I don't want to waste any more time dealing with them here. Since you're all back now, let's tell Grandpa the meeting is canceled. Let's go home and have a reunion.
If I ever see you bullying her again, I won't let you off the hook.
Bai Ching Ning, we walk different paths. Just you wait. I'll stand firmly at the top. I will be superior to everyone.
Sister, if we pick you up like this today, your identity will probably be exposed. After that, do you still plan on keeping it a secret?
The reason I hid my identity was so that he could earn your approval on his own merit. I didn't want him to feel pressured. Now that we're divorced, it's time he learns that I'm someone he can only dream of.
3 days from now, we are hosting an auction. You should go and have some fun then. Relax a little.
Okay.
Mr. Het, it's bad news. The Bai family sent word that they're going to blacklist the He group.
What did you say?
I don't know what happened either. Mr. He, what should we do? The He group's stocks are plummeting. If we don't resolve this soon, the group might suffer a devastating blow.
You, first, stabilize things internally. Control the public opinion. Wait for my instructions.
Oh my god, Jing Chuan, those 4 guys earlier, they couldn't really be the Bai family heirs, could they?
Impossible. How could Bai Ching Ning possibly know the 4 heirs?
I've got it. Ching Ning must have hired people to impersonate the heirs. They found out about it. It angered the heirs, and that's why the He family got dragged into this. That's why the cooperation was suddenly cancelled.
That wretch. Jing Chuan, if we've angered the heirs, our He group is finished. What are we going to do?
Bai Ching Ning is a real jinx. What else can we do? Even if we go bankrupt, we have to beg for their forgiveness.
It's okay, Jing Chuan. I've already found out that the 4 heirs are holding an auction at the Dihao Hotel in 3 days. I've already pulled some strings to get an invitation. When the time comes, we'll explain everything to them. They're sure to change their minds.
Good. Good? You must prepare thoroughly. This is our He family's chance to turn things around. We can't afford any mistakes.
Sisi, this Dihao hotel is way too luxurious. I've heard so many high society groups can't even get in here. Just imagine the kind of people attending this auction. What a grand affair.
I don't know the specifics, but those invited to the Bai family auction are all Hai Cheng's most prominent figures. Ma'am, you don't need to worry too much. Even if we don't get the 4 heirs' forgiveness, just making a connection with anyone here would be a huge help to the He family.
Really then, Sisi? I will have to trouble you to mingle with the VIPs on behalf of Jing Chuan.
Of course, ma'am. We'll be family soon.
What a good child.
Miss, your gold invitation is already on its way. Your shoes aren't easy to walk in. Just lean on me.
Thank you.
Bye, Ching Ning. What is she doing here?
By Ching Ning, you woman! No wonder you agreed so readily to divorce my son. You already had someone else lined up.
Bye, Ching Ning. I never thought you were this kind of person. Look at them. They must have been together even during the marriage.
What a wretch. I'll teach you a lesson.
How dare you?
Ma'am.
If we're talking about shamelessness, no one can beat you. I didn't touch you before out of respect for you being my mother-in-law. Now that Jing Chuan and I are divorced, if you dare lay a hand on me again, don't blame me for being rude.
You...
Bai Ching Ning. Who are you going to be rude to? Bai Ching Ning. Who are you going to be rude to?
Jing Chuan. We just saw that right after Ching Ning divorced you, she was with some strange man getting all lovey-dovey here. I just feel bad for you. I wanted to stand up for you. I never thought Ching Ning would.
That's right, son. This woman obviously was already with this rich man while you were still married. She's openly cheating on you.
Bai Ching Ning. Is that true?
You were the one who cheated first. How dare you question me now?
So what they said is true. While we were married, you were already with this other man. You're really something. You think dressing like this makes you high society?
What kind of person I am is none of your business. Ex-husband.
Sir, she is no so-called rich heiress. She's just a lowly vegetable seller from the market. Don't you dare be fooled by her innocent-looking face.
Well said. It's true. But I'm not some rich heiress, because my real identity is something you're not worthy of knowing. You aren't even worthy of shining my shoes.
Ching Ning, you're asking for it.
Jing Chuan, don't forget why we're here today. Don't lose sight of the big picture. The auction is about to start. Let's hurry inside.
Exactly.
Just you wait.
I'll be right here.
Miss, here is your invitation.
Let's go.
A golden invitation. A guest has arrived. Raise the sky lanterns. A guest has arrived. Raise the sky lanterns.
Sky lanterns. Raise the sky lanterns. An honored guest has arrived. A VIP is coming.
The sky lanterns haven't been raised in 7 years. The VIP arriving today must be someone of immense power and status.
Why is it her?
Who is this person? I've never seen her before.
She must be the special guest invited by the Bai family.
Isn't Ching Ning a vegetable seller at the market? How did she suddenly show up here? It must just be a coincidence. She just happened to be here during the lantern ceremony.
What? A vegetable seller? Someone of her status can attend an auction hosted by the Bai family?
I knew it. With her appearance, how could she possibly be the legendary VIP?
Ching Ning, I didn't expect you actually managed to sneak in. You must have gone to great lengths just to see Jing Chuan.
Who said I sneaked in? The reason I'm attending this auction is because the 4 heirs invited me. I walked in properly with an invitation. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at your audacity. I was wondering how you got in. So you forged an invitation. All the guests here are holding silver invitations. You're holding a gold invitation. Who do you think you're fooling?
What? A fake invitation? This is an auction hosted by the 4 heirs. Who would dare do such a thing?
The 4 heirs are ruthless. I'm afraid this vegetable seller is in for a rough time.
I remember you once said, our statuses are different, our experiences are different. Actually, you're not wrong. After all, you haven't seen much of the world. So naturally, you wouldn't know that in this world, there exists a one-of-a-kind gold invitation.
What gold invitation? Never even heard of it. By Ching Ning, you forged an invitation to sneak into this auction, and now you're pretending to be some rich young lady. I think you're just a complete joke.
Hey, you!
How dare you hit me?
This slap is for a shallow, meddlesome clown like you.
By Ching Ning, you've got some nerve.
What do you want?
Apologize to Sisi right now.
Me apologize to her? Fancy? Like, worthy?
Your audacity knows no bounds. You won't even listen to me now. Is that it? Get on your knees.
Who do you think you are? To make me kneel before you?
A few days ago, you sent someone to impersonate the 4 heirs, enraging him, causing our family to lose a 10 billion yuan order. Today at the auction, you were disrespectful again, provoking the Bai family, the richest of all. One incident after another, isn't that enough for you to kneel and apologize?
Make me kneel? You're not qualified. In front of the 4 heirs, you'd better beg for your own mercy.
Oh my god, she actually walked up to that seat. Once she sits down and the sky lantern is lit, it means she'll pay for everyone's expenses.
A single glass of wine here is worth a fortune. For such a grand occasion, if she lights the sky lantern, the person in that seat, without substantial backing, would likely be ruined, buried in debt.
Not just in all of Haicheng, but even in the entire Dijing, probably only the young lady of the Bai family is qualified to sit there.
Miss Bai, are you sure you want to sit in this seat? Once you sit down, there's no turning back.
But if I don't sit in this seat, how will the auction begin?
You're asking for it.
Hey, Jing Chuan. I'm curious. If you knew that the vegetable seller you've always looked down on is actually someone far beyond your reach, what would your reaction be? The auction begins.
Light the sky lantern, take the high seat. All expenses tonight are on Ms. Bai.
Bye, Ching Ning. You're putting on this show just to provoke me, to make me regret it, right? What kind of background do you have? I know exactly who you are. If you stop now, considering we were once husband and wife, I could still plead for mercy on your behalf. Try to get everyone to forgive you.
Then tell me, what is my background?
No father, no mother, an orphan raised by the kindness of strangers. If I hadn't married you, who knows where you'd be wandering right now.
It was 7 years ago. You were dirt poor. If you really had that kind of ability, would you have ended up homeless on the streets, clinging to our He family?
Hey, Jing Chuan. Are you really that stupid, or are you pretending? An orphan comes up with $200,000 to invest in your startup and company. Did you really think money grows on trees?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? The reason I hid my identity back then was so you wouldn't feel too much pressure. For 7 years, I've been secretly helping the He group grow bigger and stronger. I originally planned to tell you the truth on our 7th anniversary. But I never expected you'd give me such a huge surprise.
How dare you accuse my son? How dare you? Today, you step onto this stage, offending everyone here. You just want to drag our He family down with you. Everyone, be the judge. Our He family ended up with such an ungrateful, vicious woman. We're cursed.
This banquet today is for me. The $10 billion deal was brokered by me. I've been secretly helping the He family. That's why it's where it is today. The ungrateful ones, the ones who betrayed kindness, aren't me. It's your He family.
Fine. By Ching Ning, since you are so eager to drag the He family down, then today I, Jing Chuan, hereby declare, from today on, whatever Bai Ching Ning does has nothing to do with my He family. No matter what happens in the future, our He family will absolutely not cover for her in the slightest. Bai Ching Ning, you and I have drawn a clear line now. Don't keep making mistakes.
By Ching Ning, for tonight's little show, it seems you've put in a lot of effort. What a shame. Now, without the He family as your protective umbrella, your lies are about to be exposed. This little show of yours, can you even keep it up?
From beginning to end, every word I said is true. You just refuse to believe it.
I know you've reached a point now where you're stuck, backed into a corner. How about this? In front of everyone here, kneel down, kowtow, and apologize. Everyone present here are from respectable families. I'm sure they won't hold it against you. Bai Ching Ning, if you had just done this earlier.
Are you telling me what to do?
You!
Before I even arrived, you slandered me for cheating during my marriage. You smeared my name, and now you keep provoking me. Shen Sisi, didn't I warn you not to mess with me? Did you not take my word seriously?
Bai Ching Ning, don't go too far.
What a perfect pair of scumbags.
Stop all this noise! What's all this noise? Who dares to cause trouble at young Master 4's auction, huh?
Manager Jang. I'm the CEO's secretary at the He Group, and also the Shen family's heiress, Shen Sisi. I'm the one who just called you. Someone is causing a huge scene at the auction. See? It's her.
Miss Shen, rest assured. She snuck in with a fake invitation, and then had the nerve to disrupt the auction. We will absolutely not let her off lightly for this. So it's you, the one who used a fake invitation to sneak into the auction. Guards! Seize her!
Who dares to disrespect our young mistress?
Manager Jang. Young Master 4 entrusted you with running this auction. I imagine you've been working at this auction house for many years now. This, you should recognize, right?
A golden invitation.
Don't tell me this golden invitation is real.
I remember now. Since this auction house first started operating, it has issued golden invitations to people of high status and power. It symbolizes the guest of honor for the entire auction. To this day, only 3 have ever been issued.
Manager Jang, this invitation is genuine.
This golden invitation is indeed authentic.
What? How is that possible?
If this golden invitation is real, then this young lady must be someone important.
Everyone, no need to speculate any further. This invitation is indeed genuine. However, today, the star of the auction is a figure of immense power, a true heavyweight. It absolutely cannot be you. What are you standing around for? Seize her at once!
Manager Jang, has old age made you blind?
I don't know where you got this invitation from, but I can tell you for certain, the owner of this invitation is a gentleman. It is absolutely impossible for it to be a woman.
That day, my elder brother did have someone get the invitation for me. I never expected Manager Jang to mistake it. This Manager Jang, when it comes down to it, is just an old man who looks down on women.
Ching Ning, first you steal an invitation, then you impersonate a VIP. Now that you're caught, what do you have to say for yourself?
Before, you were virtuous, but talentless. Just selling vegetables was fine. Who would have thought after our divorce, you'd become full of lies, even daring to scam people in a place like this? You're a disgrace. I'm so disappointed in you.
So it's a woman. Things have reached this point entirely due to your own actions.
Are you all finished talking?
Oh, so it's the He family's cast-off wife. Facing death, you can still remain so composed. I must admire that. But when you do wrong, you must face the consequences with your own actions. I will not go easy on you just because you're a woman. Guards, seize this audacious He family cast-off at once!
Chen Yu.
Anyone who dares touch my young lady will die.
3 minutes. I want Manager Jang on his knees before me.
You have no idea who you're dealing with. You think I'll kneel for you in 3 minutes? Watch your tongue before you lose it. Get him! You two, are you scared of one man? Whoever captures him will be rewarded. All of you, get him! Useless, all of you!
Will you kneel on your own, or do I need to make you?
The He family's cast off. You have some nerve. Do you even know where you are? If blood is spilled here, do you think you can oppose the 4th young master? The 4th young master's token is here.
The 4th young master's token.
Everyone present, upon seeing this token, shall see the 4th young master himself. Show your respect.
We pay our respects to the 4th young master.
He family's cast off. You see? This is my backing.
By Ching Ning, you see the token. Why do you not bow? Do you think your status is above everyone here present?
It's just the 4th young master's token. In terms of status, I am above. They are below. Chen Yu. Since Manager Jang holds the 4th young master's token and is acting all high and mighty, then take it from him.
Yes.
This token in your hands is tainted. This token in your hands is a disgrace. Manager Jang, you have 1 minute left.
How dare you smash 4th young master's token? This is outrageous. Today, if we can rid the world of a scourge like you, it will surely be a great service. Everyone, seize this cast-off woman. Everyone, seize this cast-off woman. And claim credit from 4th young master.
At Manager Jang's invitation, my Jang family of Haicheng is at your service.
A cast-off woman daring to lord it over us. No need for 4th young master to lift a finger. My Wang family will relieve him of this worry.
I, Shen Sisi, on behalf of the Shen family, simply cannot stand by. Sister Ching Ning running wild here. My actions aren't to curry favor with fourth young master or his allies. I only hope to help Sister Ching Ning turn back from the brink and not compound her mistakes. This person slapped me twice. I'll make her wish she were dead.
You three are beneath my notice. But are there others?
Jing Chuan, this is a golden opportunity to impress fourth young master. Isn't our goal here to secure a partnership with fourth young master and reclaim the He family's $10 billion order? Don't hesitate any longer.
Yes, Jing Chuan. Opportunity knocks but once. We can't go back to living that hard life.
Water flows downhill. People strive upward. By Ching Ning, consider this repaying the debt you owe the He family these past days. Fine. My He family is also willing to join in punishing her.
Mister, his words are truly cold-blooded and despicable. You want to condemn me? All of you here are not worthy.
The 4 young masters have arrived.
The 4 young masters.
Sisi, what do you think? These guys, don't they look like the 4 men who picked up Bai Ching Ning that day?
Auntie, how could that be? If Bai Ching Ning hired actors to put on a show, of course she'd hire convincing ones. Otherwise, how could she have fooled so many people? They just returned to the country not long ago. There's no way they could have any connection to Bai Ching Ning.
That little darling today caused a huge scene at the auction, offending so many people. What if the 4 young masters get angry and take it out on our He family?
Auntie, don't you worry. The 4 young masters, out of respect for me, definitely won't do anything to the He family. As for Bai Ching Ning, that's another story.
Phew, that woman, she never wishes our He family well. She deserves to die.
Bai Ching Ning, let's see how smug you can be now.
Good day, young masters. My name is Jing Chuan. We've collaborated with the Imperial Group before.
Who do you think you are? How dare you block our way?
Young Master Bai, I am He, the CEO of the He Corporation.
Hey, you!
This is a total loss. There were many misunderstandings before, but all the things that offended you were all done by my ex-wife, whom I'm already divorced from. She did it all by herself. It has nothing to do with our He family.
It has nothing to do with you. You're really trying to wash your hands of this, aren't you?
So it really was because of Bai Ching Ning. That little troublemaker actually had the audacity to hire someone to impersonate 4th young master. Not only did she anger 4th young master, making me lose a $10 billion order, now she's even dragged the He family into this. I've worked my way up step by step to get where I am today. For the He group, I've put in so much effort. I absolutely cannot let this little troublemaker ruin it for me. You little troublemaker, you have some nerve. You've repeatedly offended 4th young master. Hurry up and apologize to 4th young master.
The one who should be kneeling and apologizing is you.
Hey, brother. You're hogging all the spotlight by yourself. Give others a chance to show off, will you?
Ah! Ah!
Son, are you okay, son?
Ah!
4th young master, every debt has its debtor. The one who caused the chaos at the auction today was that little troublemaker, Bai Ching Ning. Why did you break my son's leg?
Do you even know who she is?
Who is she? Who else could she be? She's just a dog my son didn't want anymore. You can't tell right from wrong. You broke my son's leg. Even if you are the young masters, you can't just bully people like this.
Young masters, there must be a misunderstanding. From the beginning, the only one causing trouble was Bai Ching Ning. We're all victims here.
Misunderstanding?
It must be a misunderstanding. My son was harmed by that little tramp. Young masters, they are already divorced now. That little tramp has nothing to do with them anymore.
Young Master Bai. Young Master Bai? If breaking one of my legs can get the He group and the Imperial group to cooperate again, then I'll accept it.
Even now you're still thinking about cooperation? It seems breaking one leg was too light a punishment. Guards!
Wait. I want to see if you really value power and status more than your life and your dignity.
You little hussy. What else do you want? Here to laugh at me, is that it?
You have no right to speak to her like that. Kneel!
Kneel.
Now, I finally understand why you dared to disrupt the auction. You even dare to talk to me like this. So, you've become the mistress of the 4 young masters. In their eyes, you're just a plaything. Do you think they have any real feelings for you? You're selling yourself for glory. When you regret it later, don't come crawling back to me.
The one selling herself isn't her. It's you.
A tramp I kicked out of my own house. And you're all defending her like this?
Hey, Jing Chuan, you really are incorrigible.
By Ching Ning, I knew all along you were cheating on me, climbing into 4th young master's bed. I should have made you sign that $10 billion order for me, and then kicked you to the curb.
You won't get that chance. This $10 billion order isn't for the He family.
You little cutie.
Shut up. If I'm not mistaken, the He Group lost that $10 billion order. Your capital chain is broken, and you can't hold on much longer, can you?
What? What are you trying to say?
Today, I'm making the decision for her. If you want these $10 billion, I want you to trade it for your own dignity.
Young Master Shy, you must be joking. Bai Ching Ning is just a mistress you're keeping. You'd actually spend this much money for her?
4th young master isn't paying. I am. Hey, Jing Chuan, I'm curious. Can you really give up everything for power and status? Give up everything, even your dignity?
Oh, 10 billion. Have you ever even seen 10 billion? You think money just falls from the sky? If you really had 10 billion, you could bury me with it.
Jing Chuan, let's just ignore them. Let's go. H.
3, 2, 1. Here I had some.
Wow, so much money.
Wow. Look over there.
Oh my god, I've never in my life seen so much money.
$10 billion should be enough to buy your dignity, right?
Patience is a virtue when you have a greater goal. A little dignity is nothing compared to the power that awaits in the future.
Son.
Jing Chuan, Bai Ching Ning, you've gone too far.
No, I'm begging 4th young master. Not this vicious woman. 4th young master. You must keep your word.
The $10 billion is yours.
Thank you, 4th young master. Thank you, 4th young master.
This money is ours too. This money is all my son's. No one touches it. No one touches it.
All right, let's go.
Hey, Jing Chuan. I never thought you'd have a day like this.
If you know what's good for you, take the money and get lost.
Now that you're divorced, you can't take a single thing from the He family. Get out!
Little sister. You're just letting them go like that? That family kicked you aside after using you. They humiliated you in every way. If you ask me, it's better to just wipe out the He family, to eliminate any future trouble.
Yeah, little sister, you gave up your status as the eldest daughter of the Bai family for him, and now he treats you like this. Why don't you just destroy the He family?
Brothers, before, you were fighting Saya to stand up for me. I didn't mind. But if we want them to reap what they've sown, we can't let them die too easily. What I want isn't just Saya to bankrupt them. I want them to lose everything and be disgraced. Hey, Jing Chuan, I told you. The humiliation I suffered that day, I will make you pay back 1,000, 1,000,000 times over. And this is just the beginning.
Aha, aho.
The patient's bones have been set. Make sure to rest well after being discharged.
Okay, thank you, doctor. Son, how's your leg?
It's fine. Assistant? Take this 10 billion back. Immediately inject it into the company to fill the capital chain gap. My He group must absolutely not fall.
Yes.
Son, I think. That little cutie by Ching Ning has already climbed into Fourth Young Master's bed. If she whispers in his ear, in front of Fourth Young Master, our He family, could we be wiped out? Our family finally started living a good life. Mum really doesn't want to go back to the past, to those days of starving, freezing, living in a basement, those hard times.
For He group to have today's achievements, I built it all with my own hands. I absolutely will not let that woman buy Ching Ning. Destroy it, even if she gave me money before. So what if she ran a company? Whoever dares to stand in my way. Don't blame me for being ruthless.
I'm sorry, Jing Chuan. I've already pleaded with Fourth Young Master and his people. But in the short term, they might not calm down yet.
Sisi, speaking of this matter, I really have to thank you. If you didn't know Fourth Young Master and couldn't talk to them, I'm afraid I wouldn't have made it out alive today.
Jing Chuan, actually,
I know, I understand, Sisi, how you feel about me. I've kept it all in my heart. If you're still willing, after this incident is over, let's get married.
Jing Chuan, are you serious?
Why would I lie to you? Because of this incident, I've finally seen Bai Ching Ning's true colors, and it made me realize what kind of woman is fit to be the wife of the He family.
Jing Chuan, don't you worry. My Shen family in Haicheng is a respected name. When I get home, I'll tell Dad and clear things up. He won't misunderstand you. Our Shen family's investment in the He family won't be pulled out either.
Good.
Sisi, Jing Chuan, it's time to rest. Come on, Auntie will walk you out.
I'll be off then.
Okay.
He, are you really going to marry Shen Sisi?
Shen Sisi is the only daughter of the Shen family. Right now, the He group may have resolved its crisis, but it's still very unstable. Her Shen family is still useful to our He group for the time being.
Understood, sir.
Young mistress.
Grandpa.
Humph. So you finally decided to come back. Back then, your grandpa and your brothers all wanted you to take over the Bai group, but you were dead set on marrying that He boy. I told you that He boy was no good, but you wouldn't listen. Now you finally regret it?
Grandpa, I know I was wrong.
All right. Knowing you were wrong is enough. Come, let Grandpa take a look at you. My precious granddaughter of the Bai family has lived a life of luxury since childhood. You've never done any hard labor. In just 7 short years, your hands have actually developed so many calluses that He boy made you suffer.
The He family is ungrateful. They stabbed us in the back. Don't worry, Grandpa. Your granddaughter's suffering won't be in vain. I will make the He family pay the price.
7 years. My precious granddaughter, you've finally grown up. Although Grandpa has made you the chairman of the Bai group with your current abilities, I'm afraid it will be hard to command respect. So, in 1 month, if you perform well, then Grandpa can let you officially take over the Bai group.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Grandpa is getting old. Your brothers all have their own careers. Our Bai family's business will ultimately have to be passed on to you. Ching Ning, now that you're divorced, there's actually something I should have told you long ago.
Go ahead, Grandpa.
When you were a child, an arranged marriage was set up with the eldest grandson of the Lucha family, the top family in the imperial capital. For the past 7 years, that young man from the Lu family hasn't gotten married. He's been waiting for you.
An arranged marriage? How come I've never heard about this? I have a fiancé from the top family in the imperial capital.
He just returned to the country recently. I'm sure you two will meet soon.
I actually have a fiancé I've never even met. Grandpa, right now I just want to quickly take over the Bai group and ease your burdens. Other matters I don't want to consider for now.
Ah, no rush, no rush. Once you're familiar with the group's affairs and have officially taken over, then whether to honor or break off this engagement will be up to you.
Okay.
President Liu, we've received word. The eldest daughter of the Bai family has divorced and returned to the Bai family.
I've finally waited for you, my fiancé.
Granddaughter, you go ahead to the Royal Duke Hotel. Reserve a table. Grandpa will join you once I'm done here.
Okay, Grandpa, I actually wanted to talk to you about work.
Well, bye, Ching Ning.
Running into you even when I'm just out for a meal. What bad luck.
Oh, bye, Ching Ning. About you making me kneel last time. I haven't settled that score with you yet. And now you come to me.
Mister, he is quite fired up. But you still have the leisure to bring a woman to a restaurant for a meal. Shouldn't you be thanking me? If it weren't for me, that 10 billion, you'd probably still be at the He group, buried in work.
Shh. Bye, Ching Ning. What are you so smug about? You think just because you climbed into Fourth Young Master's bed, he can protect you forever? Once they get tired and bored, they'll toss you away like trash. Don't come crying back to me then.
Ching Ning, why aren't you with Fourth Young Master today, huh? Don't tell me you've already been dumped by Fourth Young Master.
Shen Sisi, is your mouth itching again? Do you want another slap?
What's wrong, Sisi? Bye, Ching Ning. Did Sisi hit a nerve? Were you dumped by Fourth Young Master? And now you want to apologize for what happened that day? Well, let me tell you, you're miscalculating. A woman who's already been with Fourth Young Master, I find her disgusting.
You two really have quite the imagination. I came to the restaurant to eat, of course.
Right? Ching Ning used to sell vegetables. She's probably never been to a place like this to eat before. Now that she's finally latched onto Fourth Young Master, she better eat her fill. Otherwise, she might not get another chance.
Excuse me, everyone. Our restaurant only has one private room left.
It's obviously ours. A high-end restaurant like this isn't suitable for lower-class people.
I don't need the private room.
You do have some self-awareness. I'm pleased.
I'm buying this restaurant. Name your price.
Ching Ning, you really are out of touch. Haven't seen much of the world, have you? This Imperial Crown Hotel is a 7-star establishment in Ocean City. They say the owner behind the scenes has unfathomable power. You want to buy this place? Even if you had the money, you don't have the clout.
This young lady is correct. Our boss originally acquired this hotel simply because his fiancée liked the food here. Therefore, this establishment is not for sale. Thank you for understanding.
Manager, she's just a lunatic. Get her out of here before she damages the restaurant's reputation.
What? Please leave, miss. Someone escort this lady out.
Before you ask me to leave, you should take a good look at what this is.
This is the Supreme Black Card. This Supreme Black Card is the only one of its kind in the entire Imperial capital. In the imperial capital, the only person who could possess this is that the Bai family's young lady. Could it be the person the boss has been waiting for has appeared? Oh, this is a serious matter. Please wait a moment, miss. I need to report this to my superiors.
By all means.
Okay. Hello, boss. The owner of the Supreme Black Card has appeared.
Grant every request. Keep her there. I'll be right there.
Oh, yes, yes.
Well, manager? That black card must be fake, right? My advice to you is to get this con artist out of here. Don't let her dirty the place.
Miss, this hotel is now yours.
What?
Please come in, miss.
Wait a moment, manager. That woman is my ex-wife. She never tells the truth. Maybe that card is fake too.
How could this be fake? Our boss himself personally designed this. All of our staff have it memorized. It can't be wrong. Don't worry.
Well, Bai Ching Ning. Who's your new man this time? How can you be so shameless? I never realized before that you were so fond of being someone's little cutie. What are you doing?
Seize them!
Hey! Ouch! Hey!
Do you even know who he is? Let him go now.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Luo Ming.
Ow! You dare hit me? You
what? If you value your lives, get out of my sight now.
Let go. You'll pay for this. Sisi, let's go. Sisi, send someone to investigate immediately. Find out who that man really is. I'll make him pay.
Yes.
Thank you for teaching that scumbag a lesson.
Don't mention it. I was just passing by, saw someone bullying the weak, just lending a hand.
Anyway, thank you. Next time we meet, I'll treat you to a meal. I have to go now.
From now on at this restaurant, if those two show up again, throw them out immediately.
Yes, boss.
Over the past month, I've reviewed all of the spy group's project seeds, it says every single one, Bangtis, and I found that there are indeed missing funds from certain projects, and these particular projects were all overseen by Yang Shikun. In my opinion, Grandpa, we need to find a way to lure them out.
Excellent. In just one short month, you've made remarkable progress. My granddaughter, Bai Zhenguo's granddaughter, is truly brilliant. But this Yang Shikun is your mother's younger brother. By relation, you should call him uncle. So, what do you think we should do next?
Yang Shikun has been abusing my mother's status to run wild in the company. This company, though, also holds my mother's hard work and dedication. We absolutely cannot let him ruin it. Grandpa, I want to host a homecoming banquet in the Bai family's name. At that time, we'll announce that I'm taking over the company. I refuse to believe that when the time comes, Yang Shikun will be able to sit still.
Good. Make the announcement. 3 days from now, the Bai family will host a homecoming banquet in Haicheng in honor of the eldest daughter of the Bai family. At that time, it will be announced that the eldest daughter of the Bai family will be taking over the Bai group.
Yes, sir.
Here, have some more vegetables. You've lost weight recently.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Seize them.
Grandpa.
Ah.
Do you know who the real owner of this restaurant is?
This Royal Palace Hotel has a mysterious owner who's never been seen. Rumor has it he's incredibly powerful and unfathomably deep. Hey, why are you asking about this?
Oh, Grandpa, you know I just love the food here. I was just thinking if we could buy this place.
My precious granddaughter, you really do have good taste. But this restaurant isn't for sale. Even if your grandpa wanted to buy it, the owner wouldn't sell. Since my Ching Ning loves it so much, then grandpa can bring you here every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Boss Lou, that restaurant you bought at a high price and ran for 7 whole years, and now you're just giving it to Miss Bai? Should I tell Miss Bai who you really are?
No need. It was always meant for her. It belongs to her.
But you waited 7 years for Miss Bai, and finally she's divorced. You rushed over as soon as you heard she was here, didn't you? But then why don't you just tell her that you're her fiancé?
No rush. I believe we'll meet again soon enough. Oh, right. Ching Ning's own affairs are her own business, I'm sure. But this He Jing Chuan keeps provoking Ching Ning, testing my patience. Teach him a lesson. Show him who he can mess with, and who he can't.
Understood. I'll arrange it right away.
Mr. He, the people we sent to investigate the identity of the man in the wheelchair that day, none of them came back.
I see.
He group suddenly came under attack. Many partners terminated their cooperation, causing a break in the capital chain. If we can't find new partners soon, He group will go bankrupt.
Get out. I said get out! Sisi, what are you doing here?
Jing Chuan, I have good news for you. The Bai family will host a homecoming banquet for their eldest daughter 3 days from now. They'll also announce that the Bai family's eldest daughter is officially taking over Bai Group.
The Bai family's eldest daughter?
Yeah.
This Bai family you're talking about? Could it be the #1 family in Dijing? That Bai family?
Exactly. She vanished 7 years ago. Word just got out earlier that the Bai family's daughter has finally been found. And just now, the Bai family finally announced that their daughter has returned. They also announced that she is taking over Bai Group, and the homecoming banquet is being held right here in Haicheng.
They're holding the homecoming banquet in our Haicheng? Because of that woman Bai Ching Ning before, our He family and 4th young master have no chance of cooperating again. But if we can connect with the Bai family's eldest daughter this time, and secure a contract with Bai Group, then our He family will dominate Haicheng. What will 4th young master amount to then? But hey, this Bai family eldest daughter's homecoming banquet, what qualifies us to attend?
Why wouldn't we qualify?
This invitation? Sisi, where did you get this?
I had my dad help me get it. Jing Chuan, I've done so much for you. After this is all over, our wedding date.
Sisi, I promise you, once the He family rises to the top, I will go to the Shen family and marry you in grand style. I'll make you the enviable Mrs. He.
I believe you.
If we can really gain the Bai family eldest daughter's favor, what will your Shen family amount to? Mr. Liu, the He family will still need your support in the future. Bottoms up.
Wow, this must be the Shen family's young lady. She really is beautiful.
It's all thanks to you. If it weren't for you, how could I have come to such a lavish banquet?
Don't worry, Jing Chuan. With the wedding approaching, whatever you want, I'll do my best to help you get it.
Thank you. Let's go.
Isn't that Mr. Liu? My father mentioned you just yesterday, saying he wants to invest in your real estate project.
Really? To secure an investment from the Shen family would be a great honor for me, Miss Shen. And this is?
My fiancé.
Ah, Miss Shen's fiancé. You two make a perfect couple. Truly well matched. Here. Cheers, I'll finish this. Hey, look who it is.
It's quite lively here today.
Look, who is that?
What's going on?
Oh my god. What she's wearing today this year is Dior Haute Couture. There's only one in the entire world. Could it be the Bai family's eldest daughter?
Look at the way she's making her entrance. To be this ostentatious at a Bai family banquet, almost certainly. It must be the Bai family's eldest daughter.
But listening to her voice, why does it sound so much like Bai Ching Ning?
How could that be? Jing Chuan, the invitation to the Bai heiress's welcome banquet. I went through a lot of trouble to get my dad to get it for me. How could Bai Ching Ning possibly be here? Besides, it's possible she's already been dumped by fourth young master. She's probably out begging somewhere right now.
Haha, you're right. I was just being nervous. This Bai family eldest daughter might share the same surname as Bai Ching Ning, but these two people are worlds apart. Bai Ching Ning isn't even worth a single hair of the Bai family's eldest daughter. A woman like this, whether in family background or looks, is more than a match for me. Ah, no! My He family would be the one marrying up.
Jing Chuan. Jing Chuan, what are you standing around for? This is the best chance to get close to Miss Bai.
Miss Bai, I've long heard of the Bai family's eldest daughter. Seeing you today, you truly are extraordinary. I heard you're about to take over the Bai group today. He, came specifically to offer my early congratulations. Miss Bai?
The He family.
Hey. This.
Hey, Jing Chuan. Long time no see.
Bai Ching Ning, why is it you again?
Bai Ching Ning, how dare you impersonate the Bai family's young lady to mess with me?
Impersonate? Hey, Jing Chuan. Are you really that stupid or just pretending? I don't have the patience to play this boring role-playing game with you.
If it's not impersonation, then what is it? Bai Ching Ning, you keep playing the same old trick. Aren't you tired? I'm tired for you.
You two really are. Birds of a feather. One's pathetic. The other's despicable.
Haha, despicable. Speaking of despicable, who could possibly top you? Just how many beds have you climbed into this time? To earn the right to stand here? Heh.
Think whatever you want. I have more important matters. Either get out, or get out of my way.
What important matters could you possibly have? Fourth young master doesn't want you anymore. You schemed your way here for nothing but to hook a few more men, right? For those who don't know, this is President He's ex-wife, a woman who only knows how to sell vegetables, a complete failure, kicked out by the He family. Now she can't stand to see the He family thriving, about to collaborate with the Bai family, so she wants to ruin this banquet.
Your ability to delude yourself is truly impressive.
Cut the act. Bai Ching Ning, do you really think the elite gathered here can't see through your filthy intentions?
Shen Sisi, I am the Bai family's young lady. In my eyes, your Shen family is nothing but an ant. If you dare provoke me again, you'll be dead.
You.
The Bai family's young lady? That's not a title just anyone can claim. The Bai family's eldest daughter. It's not a title just anyone can claim.
This young Shikun, taking advantage of being my uncle, has been evading taxes at the Bai group. If I don't take over the Bai group soon, the company will probably end up in his hands. Uncle, long time no see.
This woman disappeared for 7 years, and now she's back at the Bai family, expecting to inherit the Bai group right away, trying to reach the top in one step. I'll make sure you regret ever coming back. I dare not accept being called uncle, since you claim to be the Bai family's eldest daughter. But my niece has had a phoenix-shaped birthmark on her chest since birth. If you show it to everyone, then you can prove your identity.
You want me to strip in public to prove my identity? Uncle, do you think I'm stupid? Or are you trying to overstep your bounds and frame me on purpose?
So you just don't dare to prove it? Then don't blame everyone for thinking you're an imposter. Since you're a fake, get out of here right now.
The Bai group's heir has been missing for years. Returning today if you have no proof, it's no wonder people are suspicious. After all, this is a major event for the Bai family.
That's right. I can't speak for others, but I know Bai Ching Ning. I know her well. She's just a vegetable seller. There's no way she's the Bai family's heiress.
That makes sense. A woman kicked out by the He family couldn't possibly be a wealthy heiress.
Everyone here today is a person of high standing. You are also shareholders of the Bai group. Think carefully about the consequences of your actions. The charge of offending the Bai family's eldest daughter is one I fear you cannot bear.
Bai Ching Ning, haven't you acted enough? Let me help you face reality. Everyone, this person has a despicable character. We can't let her continue this insolence. Get her out of here now.
Yeah, what are you waiting for? Get her out of here immediately.
I'd like to see who dares lay a hand on my granddaughter. I'd like to see anyone try to lay a hand on my granddaughter.
Chairman, what brings you here?
Welcome, Chairman.
Welcome, Chairman.
Welcome, Chairman.
What were you all doing just now?
Chairman, just now, in the banquet hall, an imposter snuck in. She insisted she was the Bai family's young mistress, but she couldn't provide any proof. But don't worry, I'll have someone take care of her in a moment.
Are you blind? My granddaughter is not someone a piece of scum like you is allowed to question.
Granddaughter? That's impossible. That can't be. She's not the real one. I looked into her background. Her family history is clean. Her parents are dead. She's just an orphan who sells vegetables. How could she possibly be the Bai family's young mistress? She's lying.
Bai Ching Ning is indeed my Bai family's young mistress. Today, everyone who offended my granddaughter will be dealt with one by one.
Chairman, today's incident was all a misunderstanding. Everyone was just acting in the best interest of the Bai group.
What a convenient misunderstanding, but since someone here has offended me, they should pay the price.
Bai Ching Ning, don't go too far.
Too far? I'll go as far as I want. What are you going to do about it? Everyone here, in my eyes, are nothing but ants.
Today's banquet was originally to celebrate my granddaughter's return to the Bai family, but all of you present probably got the news long ago. Today's banquet isn't just a homecoming celebration. It's also a shareholders meeting for Ching Ning to inherit the Bai group.
What? A mere woman inheriting the company? Isn't that a joke? Is she even capable?
If there are no objections, I hereby announce Bai Ching Ning officially inherits the Bai group.
I object. Chairman, we all understand you dote on your granddaughter. No one has any issue with that. But what qualifies her to just waltz back in and inherit the Bai group?
Yang Shikun makes a valid point. When I, Shu, was helping build this empire, laying the foundation for the Bai group, this girl was still in her mother's womb. She wasn't even born yet. And now, based on a casual remark from the chairman, you expect us to bow down to some young girl?
Yes, this is no small matter. If she overestimates herself and tries to take over the Bai family, we, the Lin family, with our 5% stake, will not accept it either.
That's right. How can we let her inherit the company?
Are you trying to stage a coup?
Grandpa, you should go rest. I'll handle this. Yang Shikun, it seems today you're leading the shareholders in a power grab.
That's not quite accurate. Isn't this simply the will of the people? If you have any real ability to command respect, then show us. Let's all see what you've got.
Exactly. Unless you can demonstrate some real skill.
Fine, as you wish. Chen Yu,
Yes.
bankrupt the Yang family within 1 minute.
Yes, miss.
The Yang family may no longer be at its peak, but the foundation and assets that we've accumulated can't just be wiped out by your words. Even your grandfather might not be able to do that.
For Miss Bai to destroy the Yang family, one word is enough.
Bai Ching Ning, even now you're still putting on an act.
Mr. Yang, it's bad. All your shops are under attack by unknown forces. The situation is critical. The Yang family is already bankrupt.
What did you say?
You little...
What exactly did you do?
My fiancé, Lu Muay, wants the Yang family destroyed. Is there any problem with that?
This is the Lu family, one of the top-tier families in Shangjing.
The Lu family isn't just an elite dynasty. Rumor has it that behind them lies a network of assassins spread across the land. They don't just have immense wealth and power, they practically control everything.
It's him.
Seize them. I'll count to 3. If anyone still dares to point at my fiancé, I guarantee none of you will have a single piece of flesh left intact. 3, 2.
We were just following orders.
Have mercy, young Master Lu.
Spare us, young Master Lu. Please, young Master Lu, spare us.
Drag them away. Leave their bodies whole.
Young Master Lu is just as the rumors say. Violent temper, ruthless, and decisive. Who would have thought the Bai girl is connected to the Lu family? How is that possible?
Miss Bai has been chosen by our Shangjing Lu family as the fiancé. Anyone else who's blind enough is welcome to come and die. Bring it in. The gifts. For the eldest daughter of the Bai family, a luxury mansion valued at 2 billion. The Lu family heirloom jade bracelet. In celebration of Miss Bai taking over the Bai group.
Since it's our first meeting, this is just a small token from our Lu family. We hope Miss Bai won't mind. Please accept it. I am your rightful fiancé. I am your rightful fiancé.
Jing Chuan, this must be someone Bai Ching Ning found behind your back.
A fiancé.
A small token of my esteem. The value of this gift alone exceeds the combined assets of all the prominent families in the capital. For young Master Lu to come personally, I doubt it's just to deliver a gift.
Isn't it obvious? He's clearly here to back the young mistress. We are done for.
I will now take over the Bai group. Any objections?
The Wang family is willing to surrender all our businesses. We beg the young mistress to show mercy, to spare our family.
The Sun family is willing to surrender all our assets. We beg the young mistress to show mercy, to spare the Sun family.
We beg the young mistress to spare us. We beg the young mistress to spare us.
Young mistress, I was wrong, but everything I did was for the Bai group. My loyalty is true.
Fine. In that case, young Shikun, you are suspended from your position at the Bai group. I will thoroughly investigate exactly what contributions you have secretly been making to the Bai group all these years.
Thank you, young mistress. Thank you, young mistress.
Congratulations, chairwoman.
Miss Bai, if you have time, would you join me at the Royal Noble Hotel?
All right.
Stop right there. Stop right there.
What else do you want?
Bai Ching Ning, do you think it's fun to treat me like a fool and lie to me over and over?
So what if I am? So what if I'm not?
Fine.
Would you even believe me if I told you?
Bai Ching Ning, you're still playing dumb. You said you hid your identity for Jing Chuan's sake, but you've been with this man for a while now, haven't you? When Jing Chuan divorced you, he still felt guilty. He gave you $50 million as compensation. But you not only betrayed Jing Chuan, you also used this man's influence to crush Jing Chuan. You're utterly shameless.
Watch your tongue. Who do you think you are to speak?
You...
Know your place? My young master is the head of the Lu family in Shangjing. Miss Bai is the future young mistress of our Lu family. What kind of nobody are you, daring to speak like that? If you dare overstep your bounds again, I won't hesitate to let you taste what it's like to have your family destroyed.
You?
Bai Ching Ning, you're getting more and more impressive, aren't you? Weren't you the one who kept saying I'd do anything for power? But look at you now. What's the difference between you and me? You're climbing the social ladder for power too, even going so far as to find a cripple in a wheelchair. You're willing to get into his bed, aren't you?
Ching Ning. Who is this?
Ex-husband.
I see. Speaking of which, I should also thank this gentleman for stepping aside and letting go of such an outstanding Miss Bai.
Excellent.
Exactly. In my heart, Miss Bai has no flaws whatsoever. Being her fiancé is me reaching above my station.
You really think highly of her. Even though she's the eldest daughter of the Bai family, so what? She relies on others for everything. She has no real ability of her own. Even if the Bai family business were handed to you, it would still collapse sooner or later.
From what I know, Miss Bai's capabilities are 10,000 times greater than yours. Yet here you are, so confidently spouting nonsense. What a joke.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing much. Just stating the facts. If you had even a shred of intelligence, you'd know that for the past 7 years, the He Group wasn't built up by a business loser like you. I just hope. You won't regret it later.
Regret? Yes. My He Group has come this far today, and Bai Ching Ning certainly played an indispensable role. But if it weren't for her, my He Group would definitely be doing even better. You two, a woman and a man, really are a perfect match.
How dare you! Hey, Jing Chuan. Who do you think you are? How dare you insult our young master?
Even though Mr. Liu is in a wheelchair, he's a better man than you by 1,000, by 10,000 times. You're not even worth a single strand of his hair.
You.
Jing Chuan, are you okay?
I'm fine, but look at them. Throwing a fit like that means what? It means I hit a nerve. Right? Huh?
Hey, Jing Chuan. I should have known. Someone like you will never change.
Luo Ming. Get them out of here.
Yes, sir. Move it.
Mr. Liu, move! You are the head of the Liu family in Shangjing. You shouldn't waste your time on this woman.
Don't take what Jing Chuan said to heart.
Are you apologizing to him on my behalf?
On his behalf? No, I was afraid hearing those words would upset you. I just wanted to comfort you.
Words like that. I've heard them since I was a child. I'm used to it. But having said that, your business is my business. How could I not care?
He's not as terrifying as everyone makes him out to be. Seems rumors get out of hand. They're exaggerating. Oh, right. About those gifts you brought. You should take them back later. This is only our second meeting. The engagement matter needs careful consideration.
Actually, when we were kids...
What? Okay, I'll be right there.
Miss Bai, is something the matter?
I just got a call. One of our employees was injured while investigating Yang Shikun. He's hurt. The situation is very serious. I need to go check on him. I'm so sorry. I was planning to treat you to dinner to thank you in person, but this is an emergency, so I have to go. Next time for sure.
Miss Bai. If you don't mind, let me give you a ride.
All right, thank you, Mr. Liu. We're going to Shenko Hospital.
Stop moving that. All of this belongs to the He family. What gives you the right to take it? You know what? I'm calling the police right now. I'll have you arrested for robbery.
Ma'am, please stop. We are acting in accordance with regulations. All these items were personally purchased by Miss Bai, the eldest daughter of the Bai family. They have nothing to do with the He family.
The eldest daughter of the Bai family. What eldest daughter? We don't know her. What Bai family daughter? You must be mistaken.
How could you not know her? Bai Ching Ning is the Bai family's eldest daughter, the daughter-in-law you bossed around for 7 whole years.
What? Say that again. Bai Ching Ning. How could she be the Bai family's young lady? She's clearly just a cute little vegetable seller.
The Bai family of the imperial capital is a top-tier aristocratic family. You're saying the Bai family's young lady is a cute little something? You must be out of your mind.
Mom. What's wrong?
Auntie? Are you all right?
Son. I heard people saying Bai Ching Ning is the Bai family's young lady. Is that true or not? They're lying to me, aren't they?
Auntie, how did you know?
Mom. What they said is all true.
Jing Chuan, you're so foolish. Before the divorce, why didn't you thoroughly investigate Ching Ning's background, her true identity? The Bai family is one of the imperial capital's top-tier aristocratic families. If we had become relatives of the Bai family, a lifetime of wealth and luxury, wanting for nothing, how could you let such a golden opportunity slip away like that? No matter the cost, you must bring my daughter-in-law back to me. Otherwise, don't bother coming back either.
Mom.
Auntie, it's okay. Bai Qingning is blind and foolish to give up on brother Jing Chuan. I will always be by brother Jing Chuan's side.
It's all your fault. It's all because of you, you little homewrecker, seducing our Jing Chuan, slandering Ching Ning in front of me. Otherwise, how could I have let Jing Chuan and Ching Ning get divorced? Jing Chuan wouldn't have missed out on the Bai family, that towering tree.
Auntie, how can you say that? Our Shen family isn't weak either.
The Shen family? Pfft, what does the Shen family amount to? It's nothing compared to the Bai family. The position of our family's daughter-in-law must be filled by the Bai family's young lady. Get out of here!
Brother Jing Chuan, say something. Brother Jing Chuan.
Go on, get out!
Bai Qingning. Jing Chuan won't marry me all because of you. I will make sure you suffer.
Doctor, how's the patient inside?
We've done all we can. The stab wound to the patient's heart is fatal. Currently, our hospital doesn't have the capability for such highly precise suturing techniques. Unless a divine physician performs the surgery, there's no saving him.
Divine physician. Are you talking about Bai Qian, the third young master of the Bai family?
Young Master Bai's medical skills are world-renowned. If he intervenes, he can definitely save the patient.
I'm actually familiar with Bai Qian. But recently, he's been in seclusion, attending a research project abroad. I can't reach him either. Even if we could contact him, I'm afraid it would be too late.
Don't worry. I've already sent someone to fetch him. He'll be here any minute.
You know Bai Qian too?
At the banquet. Yang Shikun wanted to silence Wong Jinghao and destroy the evidence. You fought hard to protect him. You want to get Yang Shikun's criminal evidence from Wong Jinghao's mouth, right?
Correct. Over the past few years at the company, Yang Shikun has been pulling strings behind the scenes, cozying up to shareholders. Judging by today's situation, many company shareholders are following his lead. I know. The only reason they were willing to call me chairman today is because of you. So, for me to truly inherit the Bai group, I still need to make them truly convinced.
You're not quite what I imagined.
I'm indeed not that perfect.
No. You're even better than I imagined.
Where's the patient?
You're here.
Are you okay? You're the one who's hurt. Where are you hurt? Let me see.
I'm fine. I'm not the one who's hurt.
Don't tell me you're the one who's hurt. Oh man, you're really something else. Where did you get hurt this time? There's nothing wrong with you.
Young Master Bai, the patient is over there. But just now, the patient's heart suddenly stopped.
As long as it's not you two, it's fine. Don't worry. Even if their heart stopped, it's okay. With me on the case, even the King of Hell wouldn't dare take them.
Counting this time, you've helped me 3 times now. Thank you, Mr. Liu.
No need to thank me. You're my fiancé. This is what I should do.
Actually, about our engagement.
The patient has been stabilized. After some rest, they'll wake up. You guys just... You two? What are you doing?
It's nothing. Just now, someone accidentally bumped into me. I offended you, Mr. Liu.
As long as you're okay.
What's going on exactly? You'd better explain it clearly to me.
Chen Yu.
Hey.
Send someone to keep an eye on Wong Jinghao's situation. I just remembered I have something to do. I'll go first.
Hey. Something big happened. You three, come here quickly.
Fiance.
What fiance? Who's your fiance? Little sister. How come you suddenly have a fiance now?
Well, that's a long story, actually. I only found out recently, too.
It must be you, kid. While we weren't around. Trying to take our little sister away, right?
Don't forget the boss's status. Is that something you can question? Sit down.
Big brother.
Good. Lu Muye is the big brother we acknowledge.
The world is so small. Your circle is really messy.
What exactly is going on? How did you become little sister's fiancé?
Leniency for confession, severity for resistance.
Exactly. You say you two are engaged. Do you have a marriage contract?
My grandpa told me our families used to be very close. They arranged a marriage for us when we were kids.
Listen, you're too naive. You two are just not right for each other.
Ling Xiao is right. You don't really know him at all. He's a dangerous man.
Was it really okay to say that in front of your big brother?
It's fine. Don't worry about what they said.
What do you mean it's too late? Grandpa's worried about me. He's asking why I'm not back yet. Okay, I get it. I'm heading back right now. I've been out for so long, Grandpa's worried. He's telling me to come home. I should get going then.
Hey.
What are you doing?
You forgot this.
Thanks.
So, this meal today doesn't count as the one you owe me for thanking me.
It doesn't count. It doesn't.
All right then, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
You guys?
I've got some business at the company these days. I'll be staying there.
Oh, I just remembered. I have an overseas fan meet tomorrow. I'm heading back abroad first.
I'm already based overseas. There's a medical tech research project I have to return for tonight.
Well, I have a live combat exercise to attend. I'll be in seclusion for a month.
For the next month, it's best if you don't show your faces around me.
Yes, boss.
If the four young masters said that, they must have their reasons. As for this Lu Muye, I still need to look into him thoroughly. Hey, Chen Yu. Help me look into Lu Muye. I want to know everything about him.
Come in.
Mr. Liu, we found out that Miss Bai's bodyguard, Chen Yu, is investigating you. Do you need me to intervene?
Tell me, why is he investigating me?
Well, he probably wants to get to know you completely.
All right. Compile all my information and get it ready. Deliver it into their hands. But be careful. Make absolutely sure they don't catch on.
Yes, sir. I will complete the task. Mr. Liu, don't move. Miss Bai is watching you.
The file says, Lu Muay comes from a prominent family, handsome, and he's devoted to his future wife. Such a perfect man. And he's actually my fiancé?
Are you sure this will make her fall for me?
Don't worry, Mr. Liu. Last night, your subordinate stayed up all night studying the 36 stratagems of love. Miss Bai is at the stage where she wants to get to know you. You should showcase your charm more.
Just sit still.
Of course not. Before, to fend off all those women, you pretended to be paralyzed. Nowadays, when women look for a husband, good looks alone aren't enough. They definitely consider their future happiness. So,
get to the point.
Don't worry, Mr. Liu. I've already made the arrangements. Someone I arranged will pretend to accidentally bump into Miss Bai, recreating the scene from the hospital that day. Then you can use that chance to let Miss Bai discover your legs are fine. That's all.
Call them off. We don't need to do this with Ching Ning.
Huh? Yes, Mr. Liu.
No new orders have been received. Proceed as planned.
Sorry, Mr. Liu. Thanks for waiting. I'm really sorry. My apologies. It's fine, really. Thank you. Your legs, they can support you?
The reason I use a wheelchair in public is because I'm engaged. To avoid unnecessary trouble, I had no choice but to pretend to be paralyzed.
He actually went this far for an engagement? He ruined his own image just to stay faithful. Mr. Liu, I think our engagement needs further consideration. Mr. Liu, I think we need to reconsider our engagement. Take a little more time.
If you feel I've deceived you, I apologize. It's because you don't like me.
Boss, what are you talking about? You've only met a few times, and you're already asking if she likes you?
Mr. Liu, this is only our 4th meeting.
That's fine. If you feel there's anything you don't know about me, we can get to know each other slowly.
Perfect timing then. There is something very important I'd like to understand from you. It concerns whether our engagement can continue or not.
All right. Whatever the outcome, I'll respect your decision.
He's actually being quite reasonable. We barely know each other, but you've already helped me many times. I want to know if you're helping me because of the engagement between us. Then why are you so determined to marry into the Bai family? Is it to appease your elders' pressure, or is there another reason? Are you doing this just to get your family off your back about marriage? Or is there another reason?
Tell her. Go on. Tell Miss Bai it's not for some arranged marriage. It's because you've had feelings for her all along.
Your phone's ringing. Maybe you should get that.
No. I want to hear your answer first.
I'm marrying you. Not because my family's pressuring me. It's not a business merger either. It's because I like you.
We've only met 4 times. And he says he likes me?
Your phone keeps ringing. Is something wrong?
Wong Jinghao has already revealed everything he found out about Yang Shikun. He's laid it all out. Yang Shikun's not going to cause any more trouble.
I thought you were dead. Who knew you'd wake up? Don't you dare blame me. If you want to blame someone, blame it on the fact that you're someone Bai Qingning wanted to save. Anything Bai Qingning wants to do, I'm going to oppose her. Die.
What? You think you can just kill someone and run away? Is this the kind of low-class behavior expected from the Shen family heiress?
Bai Qingning? What are you doing here? What murder? Don't you dare spout nonsense.
Whether I'm spouting nonsense or not, you know the truth in your heart. Chen Yu?
Wong Jinghao was supposed to be here. How did it become him? What on earth is going on?
Shen Sisi. I never thought you'd go this far for Jing Chuan. You're truly willing to do anything. You were foolish enough to do it yourself, trying to kill Wong Jinghao. You didn't know, did you? Wong Jinghao woke up a long time ago. All the evidence of Yang Shikun's crimes is in my hands. I have all the evidence of his crimes. I won't let young Shikun get away with this. And you will also pay the price for your actions.
By Ching Ning, you actually dared to set me up.
You're the one who came here asking for trouble. How dare you turn around and bite me? Let me think. Attempted murder. How many years do you get for that?
By Ching Ning, it's all your fault that brother Jing Chuan doesn't want to marry me and his mother looks down on me. It's all your fault. You ruined my life. I'll kill you. I'll make you pay.
Shen Sisi, save those words for the police station.
No way. No way. My family is rich. My dad is the richest man in Haicheng. I'm the heiress of the richest family. What's the big deal about killing someone? Wong Jinghao deserved to die.
Shut up.
Dad? Mom, what are you doing here? Dad, Mom, what are you doing here? Father, what did I do wrong? Why did you hit me?
Wong Jinghao's oxygen tube. Was it you who pulled it out?
Dad! You always doted on me the most. How could you hit me for that bitch Bai Qingning? It's all her fault. Because of her, brother Jing Chuan doesn't even want to marry me anymore. I just wanted to make her miserable. So what?
You fool. If I didn't come now, was I supposed to just stand by and watch you single-handedly drive our Shen family to ruin? Usually, I let your spoiled tantrums and your air slide. But do you have any idea? That's the Bai family.
Oh, heavens, Tianfu, how can you say that? She's our daughter.
Yuru, do you realize the Bai family calls all the shots in Haicheng? The eldest daughter of the Bai family is engaged to the future head of the Lu family from Shangjing.
The Bai family you mentioned is the one that founded the Bai group. They're a top-tier family in Dijing. The Lu family of Shangjing. Could it be that one from the capital, the top-tier family, with deep, sprawling roots and profound heritage, the one that's been entrenched in Shangjing for centuries, the one and only Lu family?
How many Bai families are there in Dijing? How many Lu families are there in Shangjing? You're so blind.
Oh, Sisi, you've made a huge mistake. Our Shen family is finished.
Now go apologize.
I'm so sorry. Bai Qingning. I shouldn't have offended you over and over. Please forgive me.
If you're gonna apologize, do it right. How about you get on your knees and kowtow too? Didn't Shen Sisi come here to apologize? Then an apology should look like an apology. She's just standing there, not moving a muscle. It's putting me in a tough spot.
What are you waiting for? Get on your knees. Beg the Bai family for forgiveness.
I'm sorry, Miss Bai, please. I beg you to spare the Shen family. I know I was wrong.
You still think you're the victim? You're still angry? You pointed your finger in my face, called my woman names. You rallied all the guests, demanded I kneel and apologize, to kill myself in atonement. You were so full of yourself.
You made my fiancée, the future lady of the Lu family, kneel and apologize to you.
No, young Master Lu. I didn't know she was the Bai family's eldest daughter, and she didn't kneel.
Eldest Miss Bai, young Master Lu. Please, on account of my daughter's ignorance, her foolishness, spare her life. I'm willing to hand over all of the Shen family's assets, and I guarantee from now on, she will never appear before you again.
So if she wasn't the Bai family's eldest daughter, it would be okay to bully her? Shen Sisi, at the homecoming banquet, didn't you already know I was the Bai family's eldest daughter? I thought you'd back off. I never imagined you'd still dare to mess with me. The Shen family really raised a fine daughter.
Oh, I wouldn't dare.
Since you're so fond of being the young mistress and look down on people who earn a living selling vegetables with their own hands, then your whole family can go sell vegetables. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. Otherwise, I won't let you off easy.
Thank you, young mistress. Thank you. Let's go. Hurry.
Bai Qingning. Thank you for forgiving me.
No, I will never forgive you. I'm sparing your life only because I don't want to become someone like you.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
You look exhausted. Let me take you home. You're home. What's on your mind?
You said you like me, but we just met.
We didn't just meet. It's just that you don't really remember me, after all. That was all from when we were kids.
How is that possible? Even if we were really young, I would still... What are you doing?
Let me get your seatbelt.
I thought you were gonna kiss me.
What are you talking about?
Huh? Nothing. Thanks for driving me home. I'm heading in.
Ching Ning.
How dare you lurk outside the Bai family's gate waiting for our young lady? You've got some nerve. Get lost now.
I told you, I'm waiting for her right here. I'm not going anywhere.
How dare you mention our young lady's name? Get out of here, or else we won't be so polite.
She's my wife. Ching Ning.
Hey, Jing Chuan. What are you doing here?
Ching Ning, I know I was wrong. Before, it was all that Shen Sisi. She deceived me. I never truly meant to hurt you.
Hey, Jing Chuan. You despised me before. You practically wanted me dead. And now you come here saying this? Do you really think I'd believe you?
Ching Ning, I was wrong. Please forgive me one more time. I was blind. I'm a terrible person. I'll never do it again. I promise. I swear, I'll treat you well from now on. If I don't treat you well, I'll be struck by lightning.
Hey, Jing Chuan. Don't you find these words ridiculous now? You used to go on and on about my lowly background, saying I was just a vegetable vendor. Do you remember all that?
Ching Ning, let's not talk about the past.
You treated me like some object, tossing me aside. Now that you know I'm the Bai family's eldest daughter, that I can bring you power and status, you come crawling back like a dog begging me. You're that pathetic.
I truly know I was wrong.
No, you have no idea. What you regret now isn't losing me. You regret divorcing me and throwing away your chance at a bright future. Hey, Jing Chuan. When you insisted on divorcing me back then, you had more backbone than you do now.
Ching Ning, I really know I was wrong. Give me another chance. Give the He family another chance. Even if I have to kowtow to you and beg you to come back, I'm willing.
It's too late. If nothing goes wrong, the He group will declare bankruptcy tomorrow, and I will become the He group's new chairman and acquire the company. In the end, you'll have nothing.
No, Ching Ning, I gave it my all to build the He group to what it is today. You can't just erase it all with a single sentence.
Hey, Jing Chuan. You still don't get it. The He group has come to this point because you brought this upon yourself.
Bye, Ching Ning. I've even knelt down to apologize. Won't you let me go? You're determined to destroy me completely. You're determined to ruin me. Is that it?
I'm just taking back what was rightfully mine all along.
Ba Ching Ning. I know you hate me, but you can't play games with business. My He group is one of the top companies in Haicheng, so you won't let me off easy, huh? Fine. You won't get off easy either. You won't get away with this.
How dare you hurt Ching Ning? You're asking for it.
I thought you were crippled.
That doesn't seem to be any of your business.
Bai Ching Ning, do you see? Even his crippled legs were a lie. There's nothing he wouldn't do. How could you ever feel safe marrying someone like him?
My life is none of your concern. Hey, Jing Chuan. If it weren't for you saving me when we were kids, how could I have ever liked you? How could I have given up my status as a young lady to marry you?
What's your name? Hey, Jing Chuan.
What? When we were little, I saved you? Weren't you willing to marry me because it was love at first sight?
What are you standing around for? Drag him away.
Yes.
Hey! Bai Ching Ning, you explain this to me. Bai Ching Ning.
Why is it that Jing Chuan knows nothing about this? Did he really forget, or No, I need to send someone to investigate what happened back then.
You're safely home now. I should head back.
You're hurt.
As long as you're okay. Don't worry, Miss Bai. A minor injury like this is nothing.
You call this a minor injury?
Ah, ouch.
Come on, let me help you with that.
Okay.
You. You go first.
You were saying you married him because when you were a kid, had Jing Chuan saved you once? That's why you married him.
Yeah. When I was little, there was an accidental fire at home.
Is anyone there? Please help me. Wake up! Don't fall asleep. I'll get you out of here. You wait here. I'll go get help. What's your name? Jing Chuan.
Because he saved my life in that fire. He saved my life, so I married him no matter what. I married him. But I never thought... Forget it. Let's just say I loved the wrong person. It's all in the past now.
Then have you ever considered that you might have mistaken him for someone else?
Why do you say that?
He Jing Chuan Ha doesn't remember saving you. It's not because he forgot, but rather, the one who saved you back then was me.
It was you.
Back then, you were home alone. Uncle Bai asked me to take care of you. When I got there, I only saw the Bai family's house on fire. I heard your cries for help. I put you in a safe place, then went to call for help. But when I came back, I found you'd mistaken someone else. Actually, even before you knew me, way earlier, I'd already fallen for you.
Since you knew all along I had the wrong person, then why didn't you tell me sooner?
I thought. You didn't care who saved you.
How could I not care?
So,
Sitting in a wheelchair for so long shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll show you if I'm up to it.
Oh no, I have to go to the Bai group today. I almost forgot.
Welcome, Chairman.
So, Wong Jinghao, how does it feel to be the new general manager?
My life was saved by you, by the chairman. I'd go through fire and water for you.
Hey, get up. I don't want your life. Since you managed to keep it, just do your job well. I've given you the position of general manager. From now on, I hope you'll work even harder.
Chairman, from now on, I'll follow your orders. Chairman, Yang Shikun was trying to flee this morning at the airport, but he was arrested by the police. The Shen family was also driven back to their hometown. Now they're back to their old trade, selling vegetables. The He group has gone bankrupt. He Jing Chuan has been sent to prison. It's just that the matter you asked me to investigate about your childhood, I still have no leads.
That doesn't matter anymore.
Chairman, there's a man outside who claims to be your fiancé. He insists on seeing you. Says he wants to...
What are you doing here?
I'm here to see my fiancée, to get our marriage license.
Mr. Liu, after all, I am now the chairman of the Bai Group. You have no betrothal gifts, no wedding ceremony, and yet I'm going to marry you. I'm definitely getting the short end of the stick.
The wedding is still being planned. I don't want to rush it for you. As for the betrothal gifts, this is a share transfer agreement and proof of assets. I, and all of my assets, are all yours.
That's more like it.
From now on, my granddaughter is in your hands.
Grandpa, don't worry.
The newlyweds may now exchange rings.
Ching Ning, from this day forward, I won't let go of your hand again.
Okay. You've already taken 99 steps toward me. Let me take the final step to you.